Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Ultimate RTG, and in that last one we unfortunately lost the only game that we could afford to lose, so that meant we had to go on an unbeaten run. On Friday we were taking loss after loss. Saturday we couldn't build up that momentum and we were still losing, and on Sunday it was all or nothing. Win and we get Elite 3, lose and we don't get that guaranteed team of the season pack, which now realizing how important it was, because we've already spent 2 million on Griezmann. So we look to one man. Team of the season, 97 rated Griezmann. Did he have what it took to turn up and carry the weekend league side? Oh yes, he did. And even with that 3-star weak foot. Now don't get me wrong, outside the box you're going to be very lucky scoring the goals, but inside the box it was really that 50-50 duel that he was coming really out on top. Comparing him to Hazard, I didn't have that aerial ability, so when it did rebound in my opponent's area, the guy was leaping, he was scoring. The consistency in the attack, like drifting and gliding so silky on the ball. If you're on the left foot, it's dangerous, it's going in. And then everything else, like the playmaking, instead of me using him as a right attacking mid, I found that in the middle, it just opened up for maybe the first time shots a little bit better with his left foot, or I would be like in a natural position to either finesse or take the shot across goal. Whereas having him as a right attacking mid, now pre-patch it was fine. But on this build right now, the way I play is I build it up, I set it across. So most of the time, my left attacking mid and my right attacking mid are shooting back across goal. So that's why Eusebio works really well there, because he's got the right foot and he's on his preferred foot. And then if I want to cut inside, I got the 5-star weak foot. So Griezmann in the middle, even with the lack of weak foot, it worked really well. And I didn't want to sell him because 2 million coins locking in, if we didn't clutch up and get Elite 3, what would we have done with the starting 11? I've only got 3,000 coins. We can't progress and we would have to wait another week, or in fact sell him on. So this Thursday I'm hoping for a lot of coins being brought in, but we've got issues in the defense and we'll speak about that in a second. But if you are new around here, please drop a subscription and leave a like on today's video. That'd be much appreciated. And if you are needing game codes or anything game related, link also in the description. Use the code Fuji. They got a birthday sale. I'm sure you will enjoy it. But in the defense, like we brought in Mendy for Marcelo. Now, I love the fact that Marcelo is that attacking player that's going to allow us to have some fun and maybe get a few goals. But did I really miss him? Not really, because Mendy came in and he stepped up, and as it's a red card, it's free and we could free up like 700,000. So I like Mendy, he's staying. But with Maldini, I don't know, I want to love him, but the thing is, he's just not performing consistently, and I don't know, it must be gameplay, because there was one day, I don't know if it was Friday or Saturday, he was performing pretty well, and I couldn't believe the amount of interceptions and blocks he was getting in. Like, that is the Maldini that I want to be like using. But I can't like go into games hoping that he's going to perform like that. It's just not reasonable. So we're going to take him out for this weekend, definitely replacing him with somebody else. Maybe a Thiago Silva. I don't think I'm going to go back to like a Rafael Varane or a Militao. Like, I probably won't be able to afford them anyway. So we're looking for like a cheap, overpowered centre back, maybe for around 300,000 or so. I still could clear out the club, so that's an option. And then in the attack, maybe we'll make some upgrades, but I do want to give Griezmann like the full weekend league run, because he was really fun to use and it's different, and that's my enjoyment right now in the game. I want to freshen up the starting 11. Otherwise, using the same players over and over, even though we only made 3 changes and it was really like that triangle down the left hand side with like Griezmann, Mendy and Maldini, it was still something a little bit different. And then with FUTTIES as well, it's a shame that Fred was a little bit too expensive. Otherwise, yeah, I could say maybe Goretzka being dropped and bring in Fred, but not for that price. I'm only going to be doing like a FUTTIES on the RTG if it's someone that I really want to bring in and it's not going to cost us too much. Because I've looked through the club and I don't know if you guys have realized, but the lack of untradables is real. But with the games that you would be seeing, this is just maybe like 5 or 6 games that I had left on stream. We came up against a player that I recognize. It was Obi-Wan Kenobi Nil, like that was his team name. Dean, was it Dean? I remember playing him maybe on FIFA 18 or FIFA 19, and I knew that he was good, so I was prepared for that. And that's it. Like, if you know who you're coming up against, you're going to be playing a little different, and maybe that's a bit of advice. Like, go on FUTTIES and type in their name. I don't do it myself, but knowing like refreshing my memory, you know what you're in for. So you're gonna maybe concentrate a little bit better instead of being caught off guard by someone that could potentially be like a good elite performer or a top 100 player. Yeah, maybe test that out and see if it helps you with your weekend league run, or it might put you off and you'll just accept defeat. So it depends, like your mentality, right? But we came up against him and we went 3-0 up. Like I know he's good. We went 3-0 up, and I was very, very happy with the goals that I scored. He did get one late on, but I was just defending. He had a fair amount of chances as well. But that was probably the hardest game out of the run. Everything else, we just blitzed through. We were scoring. We were taking our chances, even in those conditions. So that's another week where we've clutched up and got Elite 3. We haven't fallen short and got Gold 1 for a while now. So really, really happy with that. We're going to go back to the team. We've got marquee matchups to complete, so some packs. And I want to show you really the record with Griezmann. I really enjoyed him. But thank you, and let's go back to the team. So the man that saved the day, Antoine Griezmann. I love his dynamic image, and 97 rated, just looks juicy. And is he going to Barcelona? I don't know if I'm just out the loop. I swear it was like rumors. I'm not sure if it's been confirmed or anything like that. You can let me know in the comments. But 7 games, 9 goals, 1 assist in that middle cam position. High work rates as well. And with his marking, like, did I feel that improvement? Like with him tracking back in the 4-2-3-1, because I didn't really like switch into any other formations. The only thing that I did do is maybe when I went like 1 goal down, I think that was really on the Saturday, I switched into constant pressure. Sunday, I wasn't really changing too much. In fact, like in the first game, I went 1-0 down, which was slightly annoying. After that, we were just able to get the all-important goals. But the shot power, the finishing, he just has like a really nice animation with his shot. And what I could say, like comparing him to maybe one of the informs, but it's been a while since I used those. His playmaking is much improved from what I can remember. But then on the ball, so silky. Really, really good card. And Mendy, like I explained, just outstanding. So we do have some marquee matchups to go and unlock. I've got some random squad battle rewards. I don't know where I finished. Oh no, sorry, squad battles was for the foot swap, so I unlocked Quincy. And I don't know, Quincy just feels like a little bit cheap. Good on the ball, he can score. He just doesn't have that like overpowered quality like a team of the season Hazard, or even maybe like I could say, yeah, Griezmann. Griezmann does feel like pretty OP. So we've got a couple of packs there, but let's go and do the marquee matchups to start things off. And I'm just hoping maybe for a few more like SBCs, because what did we get? Like, was it yesterday? Well, no, yesterday we didn't get anything. And then the day before, we had a one-to-watch Mahrez SBC. And I was getting myself all confused, not knowing what the hell they released. I was expecting like Mahrez to be moving clubs, so I searched up because I'm an idiot. It was that last season he moved over to Man City. I totally forgot. But not even to give like a one-to-watch Mahrez, it was just a couple of packs. I know it was cheap to do, but still, it's really, really poor content. And I'm just maybe wanting a little bit more, a couple of like SBCs that EA released themselves instead of like waiting for the votes. Surely we should have had that yesterday, right? I'm guessing because they released like Lozano being an attacker, and then the latest footies is Fred being a centre mid. The next one's going to be a defender, like left back, centre back or so, but we haven't had any of the votes. So yeah, that's going to be coming out later tonight, and then tomorrow we'll have the next footies. But shouldn't we have the footies tonight? I don't know. They need to release them. I hate, you know what I do hate? The footies voting and how long it takes for us to get the content. I would just rather we vote all in one go, and then the stuff gets released every single day. When did we have like that kind of content? When was the last time? What promo? Surely maybe Future Stars, or no, I swear there was like one weekend or 1 week where they just started dropping like flashback nearly every other day, and we had loads of content. Maybe we can look forward to FIFA 20. But marquee matchups, done. Done and dusted. Let's go and pop them open. We've got prime gold players. I know there's only batch 1 of like the special cards being in packs, but you never know. We might pull something. Let's get it. And I'm excited for FIFA 20, by the way. I'm going to be getting myself all organized, so the production level is up to a little bit with the upload schedule as well, that we're going to have like a proper time where you guys, well, we used to. The RTG, my time, UK, it used to be uploaded at like 7:30 or 8 o'clock, like every single day. Without fail, and now these days it's usually uploaded around like 4:30, 5 o'clock, sometimes 5:30. So I just want to really bring consistency to the channel, and do expect like double uploads. I think maybe I spoke about having the second channel. Maybe it'd be best just to keep everything on one channel, so we'll have RTG uploaded every single day. That's really the change that I want to make. RTG every single day, and then have additional content. It could be stream highlights, it could be cheap squad builders. I really want to like push the channel and see where we can take it for FIFA 20, because I've had these ideas. Oh my god, walkout, go on. Oh, it's purple. Is it road to the final? Oh no, it's one to watch. Oh damn, at least it's tradable though. Alright, we get Jorginho. Is he going for anything? Well, that's just paid for the SBC. We only had like a few bronzes that I put in, players from the Irish League, and the goals that you would have seen, by the way, they were all untradeable. So before you say like, yo, you submitted that guy, 10,000. Alright, sweet. Oh wow, he is. How much is he discard for then? He discards for the same price. Hold on. Does he sell for anything more? Nah, not really. I'll just discard him. It's all good. So before you say anything like, oh, you shouldn't have submitted him, he's expensive, doesn't make any difference. All untradeable. The game is pretty much over. But yeah, with the content, I want to do some like cheap squads, maybe SPC content, and really just push the channel. I've been wanting to do that, and I've got to be honest, maybe a little bit lazy of me. Not to be doing stuff like that during FIFA 19, but it's never too late, and let's see where it takes us. But no, that's a nice walkout. 10,000 coins, Jorginho. I need to be bringing the coins. I did enter a draft yesterday. Sorry, I entered a draft. I went like 3-1 down in the 80th minute against like some tryhards, because then I got through eventually. I won the game 4-3. Like, I scored so many goals in the space of like 10 in-game minutes. It felt like he really gifted me it though. He made a mistake with his keeper, and I just chipped him with Team Ronaldo. I still don't know how I feel about Ronaldo in this game. Like, one thing that I hate is that you'll skill with him, and then you'll be stuck in that motion, and you can't adjust. And that's one thing that I just don't get on with players. So Ronaldo just isn't for me. Maybe FIFA 20, Ronaldo would be OP. Probably not. And I don't know what someone said, like, what starter team are you going to go for on like the RTG? Oh, I think this guy's expensive. Yeah, he is. I remember doing the league SBCs. Someone said, like, what league are you going to go for a starter squad? Probably just Premier League again. Because when we talk about starter teams, the game's progressed to the point where it's not just about like non-rare sides or going to the Super League, Liga NOS. You really trade up, you grind the game for like a week or so, then they bring out the first weekend league, and by that time, if you've done well, you'll have at least 70 to 100,000 coins. And in the RTG for FIFA 20, you'll see that. You'll see what I'm doing exactly with trading, and that's something that I want to focus on as well. Trade a little bit more, investing, like set some coins aside, and just take the RTG to the next level. But boys, that's going to be it from me today. Tomorrow we'll be back with some Ultimate Team content. Thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed, leave a like, and let me know where you finish in the weekend league, and I will see you on the next one. Thank you. Team out. Peace.